Yeah.
What's the food of choice when you go?
Oh, I've tried about everything there. I love it all. Yeah, I'm a barbecue fan. Love all kinds of barbecue. Love ribs, burn ends. Love my favorite. You know, it always seems like they're always out of those when I get there. And
shoot, yeah.
You know, but yeah, no, it's you can't go wrong with that. Also, one of our favorites is Jack Stack too. I always can't get wrong there either. So.
Yeah.
I mean, Kansas City barbecue, you can't really go wrong with any of them. I mean, I feel like.
Yeah.
The only thing I recommend is like just stay away from like the chains, like the outside chains, like famous
Famous
Dave's.
That's
Nah, but like with the places that started here, Arthur Bryant's, Gates, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you can't go wrong with any of those.
Did you
really,
see
honestly.
Arthur Bryant's shut down at the Speedway finally?
Yeah, the Legends. The one right by my house, man.
I kind of was wondering
Killing
when
me.
that was going to happen. It was never that busy.
That way.
Never busy?
No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was very dead a lot.
You know, another good one that we've just right down the road from Mill Valley there on Shiny Ridge Parkway is that Blind Box. That's good.
Yeah,
I haven't had that yet,
Blind
but
Box
I've heard
is
good
good.
things.
Yep.
They did have a location here in the Hy-Vee Arena, but
No, they did.
They've moved out since.
Yeah. I saw
kept
they
wanting
opened
to
up
try
one
it.
at the Nebraska Furniture Mart out there at the Legends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm about to go check that
Yeah.
out.
There you go, Gary. There you go.
Hey, an
Arthur
excuse
Bryant's
to go
gone,
eat
Blind
barbecue.
Box. Oh, yeah. No problem.
So, well, Coach, thanks for taking some time to come out and bring
Sure.
the trophy tonight.
Absolutely.
Bring, Cooper's here. We're going to talk to him next, but we appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And thanks for everything you guys do for promoting high school sports around Kansas City. It's just awesome to see.
Well, shout out to Tyler on that, too. I think he does an
Yeah.
awesome job
Yeah,
with
he
the
does.
Snapchat, and he's always super excited and takes time out to do it, so he does a really good job, too.
He is. He's actually at a wrestling duel right now.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
so
filming
that's
some
on
stuff for our Snapchat for that.
Awesome.
At
Yeah.
Shawnee Mission East and Blue Valley, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Anybody out there watching, if you want to jump on Snapchat, you can see some high school wrestling. So we're
There you
going to
go.
continue that into the winter. But
Hey,
yeah,
Coach.
we want to know, get it out there that we got pretty good football on this side of the state too.
Yep.
Not just over there next to Illinois, the
Yep.
city we won't name.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Coach, Gary's banned me from broadcasting Shawnee Mission East games. I don't know if that ban continues into next year because I did like 3 or 4 right off the bat.
Yeah.
We did do one of your games, and that was the Miege game. Are we welcome back still?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right.
There you go.
We found a new home.
We're getting a new press box here in the next couple of
Hey,
years.
Brennan
so we can actually
Mintz.
make it a little bit bigger. So.
You could name it, the Brennan Mintz
There you go.
press box
There you
since
go.
he's
Good
a,
idea.
he's a grad from K-State with the broadcast
That's
journalism
right. That's a
degree.
good point. Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, Christmas break will be here before you know it. Give yourself a break and let your kids have some fun at the Hy-Vee Arena. They are offering 2-day camps for kids 2nd through 8th grade. There's a basketball camp and a drop-and-play camp. Check out available sessions, dates, and register by clicking on the ad on uclicktv.com or go to highveearena.com. Thanks to Academy Sports and Outdoors and the Sharewaves Foundation, discounted rates are being offered. Again, check that out at uclicktv.com or highveearena.com, and we'll be right back with Cooper Marsh, state championship winning quarterback for Mill Valley, right after this.
Pay homage to basketball legends in the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame and interactive college basketball experience. The official Hall of Fame for men's collegiate coaches and players. We are the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Chavez with the Jayhawk Sports Network. And if you would like to have the same historical experience in the same arena that KU, Mizzou, K-State, the Kansas City Kings, Comets, and many other college and pro teams play at, including a Final Four, then Hy-Vee Arena, formerly Kemper Arena, is your place to host your next basketball, volleyball, wrestling, or anything that can be played on a hardwood floor. You could host your next practice, game, or tournament at Hy-Vee Arena for as little as $6 per person. That's right, $6, anybody, anytime. We have all the amenities you need, from team rooms, locker rooms, food court, and team meeting space. That's right, we are open to anyone now. So check us out at highveearena.com or call 816-505-0404 today to book your historical experience.
Van life. It's been defined as the continuous, everlasting void of living in a van. And if van life is calling you, then you should check out vandoit.com. Van Duit can be used as a primary vehicle with 7-passenger seating, convertible to a camper van, or anywhere in between. Go ahead, give our site and blog a gander. We assure you, it's going to make you say, you Van Duit. 816-944-2229. Or check us out at vanduit.com.
Midwest Mike coming back at you live from the Euclid TV studios inside the Hy-Vee Arena. Just had a great talk with head coach at Mill Valley High School, Joel Applebee, and now we are joined by Cooper Marsh, the quarterback for Mill Valley High School this year. Throw out some of his stats here. He threw for over 2,000 yards in 13 games for about 156 yards per game. Threw for 20 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, 925 yards rushing for about 71 yards a game, and 10 rushing touchdowns. So, Cooper, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, reading those stats and throwing those out there, that's pretty impressive.
The interceptions is something I need to change next year. But
yeah, Gary had to throw it in there. Thanks a lot.
Well, just want to throw all the stats in there,
No, that's all right. Just looking at that, we know you did a great job this year, especially running the ball. Those are some nice stats, especially for a QB running around. So, just give us some of the something that you do to kind of get ready for the game, get yourself psyched up, and some of the leadership things you kind of show to the other guys to get them going.
I basically, on the bus ride there, I just mind my own business, listen to my music. Just focus on what I need to do before the game. And then about game time is when I start talking to the offense, just talking about how we need to set a tone the first drive and send a message to the other team that we're ready to play.
Yeah, sounds about right. And then your coach talked about offensive line, some of those guys. Talk about how important it is to have a good O-line. We got to see a run earlier. Those guys just opened up, just wide open for you, so you got to run right through there. Talk about how important the O-line is for you to do that stuff.
Everyone knows the offensive line's important, and this year they did an outstanding job creating holes for me and Tyler, giving me time in the pocket when I need to throw. And, yeah, I'm going to give all the credit to them this year. They were a big part of the offense this year.
Yeah, Coach said you had 3 seniors up there. So are you a little nervous about who's going to replace those 3 guys next year, or do you kind of already have an idea of, who's got your back for next year?
I have a little idea, and I know Coach Bengal and Coach T will get them ready for week 1, and, yeah, I'm not really that scared.
Good answer. Good answer
Thank you.
there.
So, yeah, it's important to have those guys up front blocking for you and all that stuff. So that's really good. I'll tell you one thing. Playing in the big game like that, we talked about getting ready for the game, kind of listening to music and stuff like that. What is something that you do? Do you do anything different as far as preparation, getting yourself ready for like a championship game, or is it just business as usual and you just kind of do the same thing, same routine, and just keep that going?
Business as usual. I mean,
Yeah.
I really didn't treat it as a different game. I knew it was a state championship, but I couldn't let that thought get in my head, and because who knows, it maybe brought nerves into me or something. But
Right.
I just treated it as a normal game and did the same thing as I did all year.
Yeah, and Coach kind of talked about that when I asked him about the 1-3 start and how you guys kind of rallied and did that, and it was pretty much just we kept our preparation going and all that stuff. So sounds like consistency and routine is kind of the culture there, and then you guys just you do what you do, and that's how you guys rattle off all those wins in a row, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be sitting next to that right there, that trophy right there?
I mean, it's amazing. I knew at the beginning of the year that we had one goal in mind, and to be able to look at this, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that 1-3 start, we talked to Coach and got his perspective on it, but what was the feeling like in the locker room? I mean, you guys start 1-3, and I know from being around football and being a coach myself, sometimes guys can start to get down. If you don't get off to the start you think you should. What was the attitude in your locker room like?
That the next week is a new week, and we got to get better. And that's one thing that us as a team did really well this year was we never doubted ourselves or anything. And even after the Fridays we lost, we came back to film on Saturday and just attacked it and attacked to the new week.
Now, losing – losing to STA that first time, obviously they're another, team that's been in the conversation the last 4 or 5 years, in 5A and getting to the finals and semifinals. So, losing to them early, how hungry were you to kind of get back to that semifinal game to where you'd have another chance at them?
I knew we were going to play them later on in the year in the playoffs, and I knew we were going to come on top because we only lost by 7 and we had 4 turnovers offensively, and I knew if we could limit the turnovers that it's a whole different game when we play them in the playoffs, and that's exactly what we did. In the playoffs, we didn't have any turnovers, and we came out on top.
Yeah, I know, also having kind of coached in that offense with, Coach Delaney for a couple of years, who's one of Coach Driley's assistants over there. And, did you kind of get discouraged at all if they would go on a long drive or if they would just kind of hold the ball? Because that's the whole purpose of what they do, is to keep the other offense off the field and just kind of keep getting 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, and then hit a big one. So how did that affect you, and what did you kind of do on the sideline to just stay loose?
Well, I just stayed antsy the whole time. I wanted to get back out on the field, and everyone knows that their offense just chews up clock. So I knew when we got the ball, we had to make most of our opportunity and also put a drive together and score. And majority of the game we did that. We started out fast. I think I had like a 20-yard run on the first play, and we just pounded them right into the ground, and we kept that going through the whole game. But a couple turnovers costed us here and there, and that's really all I got to say is they chewed up the clock. And
I mean, because I know a lot of people in the media and things that I was seeing, so I'm sure you guys saw it too, was that you guys didn't have a chance in that game. That, they had gotten so much better since the first time you guys played, and you had already lost them by 7, and, this and that. Just, I mean, did you see any of that stuff kind of out there, or do you just have blinders on and you focus on what you're doing?
I just had to focus on what I was doing, but I knew there was people doubting us. 1, because it's just Aquinas, and 2, they beat us earlier in the year. And there's always all year people were doubting us, and we just had to stay focused on our job, because as a team we knew our one goal was to win a state championship.
It's also one of those things you probably can use as motivation. Somebody's doubting you or whatever, and you're going to show them, say this is how we do it, or, kind of bring that to them. So that's really good. That's something that we see in a lot of the good programs, is that it's just the consistency, guys staying motivated, put blinders on, tune out the noise, just handle your business. And you guys certainly did that. And you took basically, like you said, all you did was you took the mistakes that you made in the first game, eliminated them, and took care of business in the second game. That's how good programs do it. So one thing we kind of talked about, Coach, too, is how long do you stay focused on this and then start focused on next year, or do you do a little bit of both, or where are you at right now?
Are you a basketball guy?
Oh yeah, you play any other sports?
I play baseball, so that'll be cool. In the spring.
Nice.
Okay. But I'll probably focus on this, and then here when we start 0 hour, we'll start going away, and then when we get our rings, it will start coming back. But probably about at the beginning of the year, I'll be like, all right, new year, same goal, let's go get it.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you feel like it'll be tougher next year? I mean, with people knowing that you're carrying this around, until next November, when next Thanksgiving, when a new champion is crowned, or possibly you win, back-to-back. Mill Valley's done it before. Your coach has done it before. Do you feel like it'll be a tougher journey next year?
It's kind of hard to say right now because we're joining a new league. So these are all new teams that we're facing, and they really don't care what we've done in the past, and they're going to be wanting to beat us just as bad as we're going to want to beat them.
Yeah, that's right. I totally forgot to mention that to Coach. I'm off my game, but you guys are coming into the Sunflower League next year.
Yep.
Moving up to 6A football.
Well, we'll actually be 5A still in the playoffs.
Oh, you'll still be 5A in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that 2 years away? 2 years away? Sorry. Depends on the count. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Coach says guaranteed to be 5 the next 2 years. So, but you'll be in the Sunflower League, so that'll be a little different. what do you know a lot about the Sunflower League right now?
Not so much about them.